Hey, this is Monty with Build Brothers, starting my digital inspection. And today I'm inspecting a flat roof here in the North Park area. And this roof is a torch down modified bitumen system, and it appears to be an overlay, meaning it was installed over an existing roof rather than being fully torn off. Along the perimeter, there's coping metal installed over what appears to be the previous drip edge or coping metal. And this can actually trap moisture and make proper waterproofing more difficult. We can see on this front section as well, there appears to be a drain on the corner, but there's a lot of ponding water that happens right on this front section. And there's previous repair attempts on each corner. So a good solution for this one to make sure that the water gets to that corner is to add a small slope. So just wanted to point that out. And you can see more repair attempts have been put along these corners. Same thing over here. We can see all this mastic that has been applied. You can see where the lowest point of the roof, which is near the scupper drain, and there's visible repair patches. This is also where water naturally collects, and there's evidence of ponding water in this area. You can see all the granules that have collected after this past storm. Ponding is a concern on flat roofs because standing water will always find the weakest point in the membrane and wiggle its way through. There are also two additional repair areas near the parapet wall. So this is actually where the homeowner is experiencing leaks. And you can see that this area is completely open. You can see the repair attempt. All right. You can also see, this is kind of interesting. You can see where the palm tree branch has brushed all the granules off. That's kind of interesting. All right, so making our way over to the detached garage. In between the detached garage and the main roof, we have a concrete S-tile roof. This roof appears to have been done recently, so no concerns here. It looks like it was properly installed. All right. So the detached garage has the same torch down roofing system, and the main concern on this part is there's debris collecting at the scupper drain, which can block proper water flow and contribute to water backing up and entering the structure. So you can see there's debris there right now. And again, a lot of ponding water. We can see the granules collected up in the corner. We can see just the amount of repair areas on this, even along the parapet wall. So if moving forward with the replacement, there are clear solutions to these drainage issues. The ponding area can be resloped to properly direct the water towards the drain on the main house, eliminating the standing water. And for the scupper drain above the garage, the existing drain can be replaced with a wider scupper to improve the water flow and reduce the likelihood of clogging and overflow. So overall, the roof shows multiple repair attempts, drainage challenges, and layered installation. So given the overlay condition, ponding water at the low point, and the ongoing drainage issues, the most reliable long-term solution would be a full tear-off. That would allow proper correction of the slope, upgraded drainage, and redetailing of the perimeter, and just a better system overall. And currently what's on here is the torch down. So what we would want to do is replace this with a new TPO material. TPO is a synthetic material. It's used in a lot of commercial buildings. It's used actually as a pool liner. So the stuff is literally made to hold water. It does a phenomenal job at keeping the UV rays out, as well as bacterial growth. So it just does a phenomenal job on flat roofs. So that is what I would recommend for these. And then same thing with the coping metal. If the coping metal is good to be reused, well, we can reuse that. Otherwise, we would use a termination bar on the walls. Thank you.